Hello, and welcome back. My name is Jonathan. We're getting ready to start episode 2 of a Farm Sim playthrough, and I'm very excited to be here and very excited to share it with you. Let's play some Farm Simulator. All right, we have got plenty to do today, so let's get started. I think we all agree, including Buell, that we need to restack these hay bales. I think that's a great place to start today. So let's knock that out real quick here. While we get started with that, I would like to thank everybody who is giving me feedback on episode number 1. I've really enjoyed getting to share something that I'm very passionate about in my life, and even though it's a small thing, it's still really fun to get to share that with all of you. I hope you all are doing well. Having a great start to your weekend. Or if it's later on this week. Oh, I hope you're having a good start to your week. I've been really looking forward to getting to do episode 2 here. Share the story of my farm in Erlingen, Germany. It's a beautiful town. The more people I meet here, the more I love living here. If you guys missed it in the last episode, I spent the last many years of my life in corporate America, not enjoying it. So I found a way to get away from all of that and find something more peaceful and something I'm passionate and enjoy doing. So we are growing a small little farm here and becoming part of this community in Erlingen, Germany. So let's get some hay stacked up. We were in kind of a rush last time and still getting used to our equipment, so we'll see if we can do better this time. Oh. Speaking of people I've met while living here in town, hopefully you guys remember Bernard Schultz, the bee guy from the first episode. Well, I've got good news. We have got our first crate of fall honey, and we are going to take that over to his place today. Because he gave us a couple beehives, and all he wanted was for us to give him a crate of honey whenever we got done with it. So we're gonna bring that over to him today. He said he was gonna be out of town most of the day. Something about Lumbargo, I'm not sure, but we're gonna drop it off at his place. Hopefully I can find it. Also, we met somebody new. A young man named Jordan Zucker. And I gotta show you what I bought off of him. All right, are we happy with that, everybody? I think that's reasonable. Okay, I have got to show you all what I bought from Jordan. Jordan Zucker. We bought a dirt bike. Now, if you know, I've not known Jordan very long, but you can tell he is all about the speed. And he had just gotten himself a new dirt bike, so I think he was kind of glad to make a deal on this one. And so he dropped it off just before you guys showed up. So let's give it a test drive and see if we know how to ride this thing, huh? Oh, that's a little wobbly. This thing's got some power. Jordan says that he does a bunch of riding with his buddies. They go up into the mountains. They go through a bunch of trail riding. And he said I'd be willing, if I wanted to, I could come with him sometime. Check it out. They all sound pretty intense. I don't know if I'm up for that. They are. Yeah, him and his buddies sound like they're pretty all in on the dirt bike. Super nice guy. All right, let's take it off road and see if we can open her up a little bit. Oh my goodness. This thing will straight get with it. Oh, right through the river. Ah, I didn't know that was there. All right. We got to be careful. I don't want to get in bad terms with the police officer, who I found out named Sheriff Miller. So my goal is to stay on good terms with him. We got lucky last time. That's right, he's probably on his lunch break. But either way, we want him to stay there. All right. Old Sheriff Miller. Do not have very good control of this this dirt bike. We'll get better at it. Say, Nick. All right. Well, thanks again to Jordan Zucker. Maybe I'll get good enough at this dirt bike to get to go on a trail ride with him sometime. Until then, it'll be great just to have something to spin around on. We need to make a quick trip into town or anything, we can just hop on our dirt bike. I'm very excited about that. Good dirt bike. All right, so the animals are fed today. And this afternoon, we are going to go and buy a new tractor. The Volvo Otto Heisenberg, the original owner of this farm who sold it to me, he liked his Volvo tractor. I don't. So we are going to go trade that in on a new tractor. David Huppenheimer said he just got a new Fendt tractor. And he said he'd make me a deal on trading in the old Volvo. Let's get this crate of honey loaded up and get this delivered to old Bernard. Bernard Schultz. He says his bees are really taking off this year. He's done a good job with that. They just had a really big year, but we told him we'd give him a first crate of honey, so we are gonna stay true to our word, and we're gonna go drop this off real quick. All right. And I've been asking around for people to let me know if anybody's looking for work. While we're growing our farm, we need a way to make some money. And I guess Jordan knows a bunch of people, and he said he found somebody who might be interested in some help. He said there's a new lumber boss in town getting ready to start a project and felling some trees here. Nicholas Uberweiner. I hope I'm saying that right. Still getting used to the whole German language here, but they said that he's looking for some help clearing some trees. So I might check in with him if I get a chance and see what he's looking for, seeing if we can help him out and make a little money on the side. All right. Bernard said that his house was north of town here, and he said it had a really orange roof. He said I can't miss it. Well, that's pretty orange. Let's go with that. Make sure and look that up, Nick. All right, looks like he's not here like we thought. Let's go ahead and we're gonna drop this crate of honey off. Some fresh fall honey. Thanking Bernie for giving us a couple hives. So let's go pick up our delivery from David's tractor shop. Let's get that back to the farm. No problem. Uberwinder. Speaking of Bernie, there's one of his hives right there. All right, let's go pick up our new tractor. And we have got a field of wheat sown there, so we'll be excited to see that in its next stage here. We're gonna grow that wheat and we're gonna make some chicken feed out of it. That's what we're gonna do. Oh boy. Heads up, guys. I think I see Sheriff Miller on the prowl. Looks like he's not at lunch today. He's checking out the intersection. We're gonna have to be extra careful. He's sitting right there. I wonder if he found out what happened last time. I wonder if he's got me on his radar. That's right. We gotta act like we know what we're doing. Good call, Vanessa. Good call. Buying new stuff is fun, but oh look, he's got it all ready for us. Oh, thanks. David is a pretty solid dude. He doesn't mess around. All right. So we've got this new Fendt tractor. I'm very excited about upgrading that. We've got the weeder that we left here last time. We're going to take that back. And we've got some hay grass equipment. We got a couple mowers here because we're definitely going to need to be able to bale our own hay for old Buell, and a weed eater so we can clean up the property there. That old mower that Otto left is not cutting it. That is a big weed eater. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't think that's quite in proportion. Either that's a little truck or a big weed eater, but we'll take it. All right, let's get loaded up here. See if we can get back to the farm without Sheriff Miller getting a hold of us. They're not weeds, they're like beautiful mountain flowers. You go ahead and put the loading tracks down. Have you ever seen The Sound of Music, Vanessa? They're called Edelweiss. Beautiful white flowers. Flowers, not weeds. But you are right. We definitely have got some work to do for our property. Here we go. Oh, that's a rough start. Overcomer. My goal is to set this weeder up here on this platform. Nailed it. See if we can do this without falling off of this trailer. And this tractor, very importantly, has got a front controller, so we can attach equipment to the front and the back of this tractor. We're going to get so much done. Oh, look at that. That is a tractor that means business. Let's see if we can get it on the trailer without anything breaking. All right. I love it. We're going to strap all this down. Turns out that David did realize that I wrecked his truck earlier in the last episode. He said if I wreck it again, he said, he said I better be careful. But he also mentioned the fact that his usual delivery driver has been really inconsistent lately, and he's had a hard time getting him. So he said he said he doesn't mind me delivering my own stuff, but he said if I get my German CDL, the version of the CDL, that he might have some work for me delivering some of his equipment to people in the area. He said he's got a bunch of farmers that are looking for equipment to be delivered, and that his delivery guy, I guess, seems to be really flaky on him. So, all right, we just gotta act real natural here through this intersection. Maybe Sheriff Miller's just in there getting a cup of coffee or something. Maybe we'll be all right. All right, nobody in the intersection. Let's go ahead. Oh boy, let's hurry up. Whew. Got to keep on going there. I don't think that person was going to stop for us. Most of the feedback I got about the views, the perspectives that I use when playing, a lot of people, they like the wide view, the wide angle, looking where they can see the whole trailer and everything. They prefer that. So if you have a difference of opinion, let me know sometime. If you want more of the cab view or a closer view. Yeah, you were right. We definitely need to get taken care of all this grass taken care of. Get it to where it looks like somebody's actually working here. Somebody's actually taking care of the place. Maybe Buell can help us take care of some of that grass. Well, that's not going to work. Let's reposition this trailer here. For some reason, that trailer does not like that gravel. There we go. Nice flat. flat ground there, hopefully. Where we ran into the issues last time. Oh, the straps are still on. That's one way to test your straps. At least we know the tractor won't go anywhere. Oh, that's funny. Straps were holding on pretty tight. All right, let's try that again. Nice. We're gonna be a while before we need this mower while we get an idea for how we're going to store all of our equipment. I was talking to a company here in town. They're like a financial bank, but specifically for farmers and contractors in town. They're a local branch that enjoy supporting their community. Same thing, they're very community minded around here, and so they are going to look at my application for a line of credit for maybe some more land, and hopefully some buildings for equipment storage, and for hopefully some grain storage. We can get to a point where we're actually, my goal is to get self-sufficient, so all of my animals and all that stuff, we're producing all the feed they need. And this weeder is going to be important. I'll probably leave it on the tractor, because next month we're going to have to weed that field of wheat. A hard thing to say. Weed the field of wheat. We're going to hang on to this cultivator for now. Oh, yeah, nice. That is not gonna... I don't have enough room to get out of the tractor. Let's try that. Nice. David was saying that a Fendt tractor, and this one in particular, this model is really good. It'll last a long time. He said it for a medium-sized tractor that it's a workhorse. So we're going to say goodbye to the old Volvo. We're going to load that up and take that back to David real quick. I'm sure that Otto had many good years in this tractor. But it is time for a new story. Chickens are good. They've actually started laying. They'll probably slow down here as the days get shorter here. We're in the fall. We're still in September and almost into October. They'll probably start slowing down a little bit, but since I have that rooster, hopefully we can get some baby chickens and we can grow our flock of chickens, because I'd like to be able to start supporting some of the local businesses. There's a bakery in town, and I'm sure they want to have some eggs. They can always use eggs, so once we get to a point where we're making enough eggs, we might get a hold of them and see if they're in the market for some Farm fresh eggs. Let's see if we can get this tractor delivered and without old Sheriff Miller getting hold of us this time. I probably should introduce myself. That way I'm not so nervous around him all the time. Or I guess I could just actually get my official CDL and not have to worry about it. What's the fun in that? Yeah, he's still sitting there. He must be inside talking. That'd be my guess. They say he really likes they say he really likes to talk. They say he's got a lot of good things to say though. So maybe that's not altogether a bad thing. As long as he's not talking about coming after me and giving me some grief about my poor driving skills, will be all right. Oh yeah, I think I need to start taking a different route when I'm coming back to David's place. That poor fence post is really taking a beating. All right. Let's get this delivered and let's get this weed eater and our truck back home. And we're gonna sleep into the next month. We are gonna see what's going on in October. October's a really special month for a lot of people. They say that some of the most special people are born in October. What is going on with this loading? These loading ramps here. Wonder if they'll set it up. They must be spring actuated. Oh boy. Do you guys think we can clear that? Looks like Dave needs to do some maintenance to his trailer. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see if we can make this drop off. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's gotta grease them springs or something. All right. Well, Volvo, thank you for all the times you've given us. We are gonna let you move on to the next stage of your life. All right. We got our massive weed eater in the back of the truck. Let's take it home. And I'd like to upgrade our truck as well at some point. I mean, he talked to Nicholas. Whenever I was talking to Jordan, he said that Nicholas has got a really nice truck. Said he has a really big truck, which it makes sense if he's a, you know, in the lumber business. It makes sense he has to have a pretty big truck. But he said you can always tell it's him because of his big truck, and they say he never doesn't have a Red Bull. I guess he is into the Red Bulls. But he probably works a lot, and probably not a bad idea for him. Well, it looks like I smashed that sign. We gotta hide that. We're gonna hide the evidence of us hitting this sign. There we go. There's no evidence, there's no crime, right? Oh, goodness. I tell you what, let's see what this weed eater can do. Let's see if it's any better than see if it's any better than that mower we have. Because that mower was not the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at all those weeds. See, Vanessa, they're flowers. They're not weeds. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Love that. It's a valid point. I'll give you that. Maybe for all the ones we cut down, maybe we'd make a small pasture of wildflowers for our bees. Man. This camera view is not liking the weed eater. But I do. I like the weed eater a lot. I'm doing a good job. We'll clean up around the house, and then we'll jump into October and see what we have to do then. Got some bigger bushes here that weed eater is not going to take care of. He's sweet. Yes, yes. Honey is very sweet. No, you are fine. You are fine. All right. See if we can get around the house here. Oh, goodness. Well, the weed eater, I think the weed eater is better than the mower for these small areas, but just marginally. It is not easy to control. Maybe it's because it's the size of a pickup truck. Oh, goodness. There we go. We'll just go ahead and stand inside of this bush for a little bit. All right. Remember how I said it was really weird riding a horse with a steering wheel? It's even weirder using a weed eater with a steering wheel. It's not a simple thing. All right. Guess we're getting things cleaned up around here. You know, that's true, Nick. There are many other pollinators besides bees. I've heard they're all very important. Definitely want to make sure they have all the flowers they need. But just not in my yard. They can have all the flowers they want. It's not in my yard. All right, let's get around the house here, and we're gonna go check out October. As I glitch into this wall. Fantastic. Goodness. Okay. We're gonna have to take care of those bushes a little later. That weed eater's not gonna cut it. Overall, I like the weed eater, but it's definitely not perfect. All right, we'll see you guys in October. All right, early in the morning in October. Look at those trees. It is beautiful around here. All right. Good morning, Buell. How are you, sir? He's looking fit. Good old Buell. All right. Let's go check on our field of wheat. Let's go see if we can do some farm work today. Oh, we need to find that sign. Oh boy. All right, put it back here in this on the scrap metal. Nobody will know the difference. I wonder if there's a certain person who's responsible for the maintenance of road signs. Their job is to drive around and look at the condition of road signs. Oh yeah. We've definitely got some weeds. But other than that, it looks like the crop came in real even. I'm happy with that. That cedar is pretty good. Pretty good cedar. Pretty good planter for my, especially for those cereal crops, wheat and oats. We're going to be planting a lot of those, so let's see if we can weed this field. And luckily this weeder folds because our gate is still pretty small. Oh, I like this tractor. Well, that's one way to take care of the grass. I didn't know that. Well, all right. See, Vanessa, the weeder is taking down the weeds. Nice. What kind did you get? Oh, you're funny. Interesting. I don't even know what that is. Glad you like it. Nice. Waterproof. I just think that's interesting. It makes me wonder if ever there was somebody who was like, yeah, this phone is waterproof, but actually it wasn't, but like they sold it like it was. You better test it out and make sure it is. All right. right, well, the weeder works very well. And it's probably plenty oversized for this field, but guess what, guys? We are going to grow our farm. So we're going to need it for other fields, maybe the one next. You know, I'm really interested in this field next to us. It's actually a decently sized field here. Our little wheat field is not going to produce a whole lot, which we don't have a whole lot of chickens. We don't have very many chickens yet. So I think it'll be fine for now. It'd be a good start. But 4.75 acres. It's almost a 5-acre field there. We'll be able to actually produce some crops off of that. But for now, I'm happy with our little field, and it's good, nice young wheat. We'll see what the late fall does for the wheat. Love to watch it ripen up. And one problem is we've spent a lot of our money. We have been spending money, and which is fine. I mean, that's part of it. Wow, I knew there'd be a pretty big investment starting a farm, but I really hope that line of credit works out as we're getting started, because there's some equipment we're going to need. It's pretty expensive. But again, the farmers in this area are just really kind. I think they're really really quick to let somebody borrow a piece of equipment, and I'm definitely on board to share anything I have. Make sure and tell them that. Problem is that my equipment's all pretty small. All right. Let's check these feed troughs here and make sure Buell has all the feed he needs. It looks like he could use some more oats. All right, well, let's get old Buell some more oats. I think that's the bag with the green handle. Wonder if we can fork it up over the bucket here. Oh, skid steer skills are lacking today. Oh yeah, precision. I think we can just stick it right over the fence here. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, goodness. Well, that's a hazard. That is poor safety there. Let's lower these forks down real quick. All right, the chickens, they've got their laying some eggs. We'll wait till we have a few more eggs to collect, and then we'll sell them. I'd like to go see if the bakery is open, or we can talk to them about getting ourselves a place to sell our eggs. All right. For now, let's look. It's almost time to mow again. That is growing quick. I guess that's what grass does, is grow, right? All right, Buell, are you ready for your ride? Tell you what, before we go check out that bakery, I think we should go check out that lead we had on that logging company that's new in town. Jordan said it was south of town. Let's see if we can find it. Let Buell stretch his legs. We got a lot of grass to mow here too. Whoa, come on now. That's a nice big field of ripe corn. They're going to be picking that soon. I wonder if they need help with that. The biogas production facility here. See the reactors there. We've got some greenhouses. Wonder what they grow there. See, all this forest land, they said that Nick is going to actually get into felling all these trees. I guess he has some contract with the telephone pole company, and there's like a shortage of those tall, straight trees like that. I guess they need them for telephone poles and electric poles. I guess he's invested a lot of money into buying up a bunch of this forestry land, and gonna be working on that. I'd really like to be able to help him out. Be a great way to make a little bit of money, I think, and gain some experience on some of the equipment. We gotta find his, they said he's got a work trailer and a bunch of equipment he's been moving. Let's see if we can find it. Old Buell, he definitely likes his daily ride. He's got a lot of energy. I'm not sure what I did wrong here. I was following Jordan's directions, but not found it yet. Let's see what's down this dirt road once. Nothing wrong with exploring the map. Exploring our town, countryside. It's beautiful. I love the All those big oak trees turning colors. Fall is a wonderful time. Well, if we can't find it, we might have to look it up. Might have to text Jordan and find out exactly where. Exactly where he said it was. Yeah, we'll let Buell rest a little bit and enjoy some of this, and we're gonna check in with Jordan and see if he can give us some better directions on where that logging camp is. I think we are lost. Oh, no, we're not. All right, he cleared it up. Down these back roads here, these big pine forests are just beautiful to me. Oh, I think I see his trailer now. They said if his truck's there, he'll be there. I hope he is. I'd like to talk to him about getting some part-time work. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good boy. Boy, Buell. Just hang tight, okay? You can eat some grass, all right? Go ahead. Oh, his truck isn't here. He's got some equipment. Man, it's big. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to want to get a piece of this. There's got to be some money to be made here if he's investing this much money in this equipment. These big trees are going to make good telephone poles. Well, it looks like he's gearing up for a pretty big production here. But he is not here. He must be off getting some more equipment or dealing with some business. We'll have to check back in with him. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we definitely need to get in on this. All right, we'll just have to check back in with him another time. All right, well, we'll ride back home. I think Buell's had a nice ride. Be a good way to work off a bunch of that energy. Keep him lean. We need to keep him sharp, you know. Well, I hope we're almost home. Buell is getting kind of cranky. He's ready to get back and get some water and some feed. But I can't blame him. That was a pretty long haul there for him. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see what kind of production they're getting out of these greenhouses. That might be a way to make some money too. Definitely check with some farmers. They're picking corn. Looks like they need to. We might be able to help them out with that. There's something so peaceful. Whew. Hold on there, Buell. Don't go running out in front of traffic. Okay, I think it'll be all right. At least all the chickens are in the pen today. Keep on having one that keeps on trying to get out of the pen. She never goes very far, but she definitely likes escaping. We got an escape artist chicken. Good job, Buell. I agree. Good job. Put our skid steer back. I'd kind of like to try out our new mower too. Hey, we definitely don't need the back attachment yet. We might throw that. Might throw that front mower on this good old Fendt tractor and might mow some of the backyard there. We can put this out of the way. Keep it in a good handy spot for whenever we're doing some grass work. Let's see if this mower does any better than that push mower he left us. Oh, goodness. It wouldn't hurt to put down some gravel in the driveway. I'm sure when it comes winter time, it's going to be a chore getting out of this driveway. There we go. Mow along the road here so our neighbors don't get too upset about us taking care of our yard. We got Careful for the sign. Oh, oh no. Another sign. Down. Oh, Sheriff Miller's definitely coming for us. A stop sign, no less. Top of this fence. Oh. A heavy sign. Alright, we're gonna have to hide this sign too. We might end up with quite a collection of road signs if we keep on knocking them down. Whoever the guy is that keeps an eye on road signs is going to be like, I don't understand why on the north side of town we just seem to be missing signs everywhere. Well, there's another one for the collection. This will be easier to mow now. All right, we'll move. Hang tight. He's probably looking for the stop sign. He says, I know there's a stop sign here. We should tell him not to worry about the stop sign. Ooh, that was tight. It's cutting nice and close to the ground too. I'm looking forward to harvesting our first wheat field. There's a lot of trust in being a farmer, I would think. Trusting that if you do your job right, that you'll get a crop. So many things that can go wrong though. But I guess that's what it is. It's the trust that the seasons will continue, and takes a lot of faith to be a farmer, I would think. Chickens are allowed. You got a lot to say today. I gotta get used to how wide this mower is. Guys, if Sheriff Miller asks you guys anything about missing road signs, definitely got to cover for me and say you don't know nothing about it. Say, no, we didn't see Jonathan run into every single sign that there was. Every sign that's possible to hit. I blame it on them not making the sign sturdy enough. I mean, I run into it with a tractor and it falls over. Come on, I think we can do better. We need to have like concrete reinforced road signs. I am liking this tractor. It's quick and really responsive. I wonder if Buell would like this fresh grass. He's really picky. This has got a bunch of clover and a bunch of flowers in it. I bet he'd like this grass. Oh yes, and the other day I was having coffee in town. And I had a guy ask me about my horse. He said he saw me riding the other day. And he was telling me that his daughter was wanting to get a horse. And he was saying that they didn't have any good place to keep it. He was asking if maybe I would be willing to store the horse and feed it. He said he'd be willing to pitch in on feed and all that. And that might be a great way. He was saying that she wanted a female horse, so that might work out really well if her and Buell get along. That might be a win-win for everybody. We'll see if that turns out. It'd be even better if I was to the point where I was actually producing enough oats to feed a couple horses. Definitely not there yet, but if we buy that next field, we plant that in oats, we're gonna need to get a grain bin or a silo, something to store the oats. We might be able to feed a horse for a year on that field. But it would definitely be good for Buell to have some company. Yeah. We definitely go on our daily ride, but he's pretty high strung. It wouldn't hurt him to have some company. Alright, let's see if we can finish up mowing this front yard here. We're gonna throw some of this fresh grass into Buell's pen and see if he's interested in it, in eating it. He's a really curious horse. Oh, and another thing, David was saying that since I bought this new tractor, that I really need to take care of it. I think he wasn't very happy with how dirty the Volvo was. He was saying I need to get a pressure washer and keep my equipment clean. And he's probably not wrong. Probably not wrong. So we need to look into that too. Set up a wash station to keep our equipment in tip-top shape. Maybe a maintenance shed to keep all the oil changes and everything all squared away. All right, let's see if we can scoop up some of these big piles of grass. We'll just give Buell a little treat here. One reason why I got this bucket. Oh, I just dumped some grass out on the ground. Great. I spent a little extra money on this bucket for the skid steer. It has this rubber flap on the edge, the cutting edge of this skid steer that I can take off. And that rubber flap, I guess, is designed to help with small messes and stuff like that. It just tends to flip it right up into the bucket. Then I can take that off and I can put the edge back on if I'm doing something with dirt or rock. Oh boy, that is frustrating. I want a big pile of grass just sitting there. David might have been wrong about that flapper. That thing is... Maybe it's me though. Maybe I just don't know how to use it. Alright, we'll pick up another bucket of grass for Buell. He hasn't checked out that grass I gave him yet. Again, he can be so ornery sometimes. He definitely knows what he wants. He'll let you know if he's not happy either. We need to look into getting maybe a windrower and a baler so that we can start making our own hay. Hey, there we go. He's coming to check it out now. No, he's just looking at it. Oh, Buell. What do I do without you? Absolutely beautiful fall. We need to check on the hives and see if they're ready to... The honey supers are filling back up. Bernie was saying that sometimes these beehives, they'll split. We might actually be able to grow these hives into might swarm and split, and we can, if we can capture that swarm, we might be able to set up some more hives. And, you know, and that these couple hives might grow into a few more. It'd be pretty exciting. All right, guys, I've definitely decided we need this big field. We need to put that on our list. Can you imagine that just growing up full of oats? Oh, that's a good idea. I like the dirt bike too. The dirt bike's going to be a good addition to the farm. It'll be a good running around vehicle. That truck's still hanging in there. I still think that transmission's going to drop out here anytime. As soon as it starts to lurch and grind, and I think it's going to fall right out of the bottom of the truck one of these times. But it is hanging in there. Well, I want to thank you all so much for checking out episode 2. It's a little bit shorter today, but I'm looking forward to continuing this story. I have a lot of fun setting these episodes up, and it makes it even more fun when I get to interact with you guys and hear your guys' input on the stream. So don't be afraid to share your opinion. If there's an idea you guys have, I'm definitely open for listening. Don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you guys don't miss any streams. So the thought of the day today is about time. I think that time is the great equalizer. Time will bring perspective and balance to our lives. There are oftentimes tough things that we have to deal with in life. Obstacles to overcome, things we worry about. But I think what we need to remember is we do our best and we give it time. And that'll open us up for new experiences, new challenges, and in the moment things can look huge, but over time we overcome. Remember that you bring value to your world. And until next time, my name is Jonathan, and I'm just a guy playing games.